Hi everybody, thanks so much for joining us for our wonderful women's event. This video is going to focus on paper pads that we feel are very feminine and very pretty, and papers that you could use on cards for any women in your life. This is our first one. It's very pastelish and a lot of people just love it. It's called Easter Card Collection 2016. We also have a coordinating paper pad that goes with this. It's called the Pastel Paper Collection. And here's a few of the different papers in it. We have card fronts in it, and these are full size that you can make for an A2 card. Here's another one down here. Here's a couple of card samples, projects. This is our bountiful basket. You can see they use the papers. This is the pastel paper pack. They just coordinate. It's the bountiful basket. Here's our giving gift box. And the gift card holder. We have 3 different paper pads that are sewing and quilting related. And the first 2 I'm going to show you are coordinating. They're the same patterns, but they're in 2 different color schemes. We have Americana and Cozy Quilt. I'll start with Cozy Quilt. First card uses the log cabin quilt die. This is another log cabin quilt die. This one uses the star quilt die. You just use different coordinating papers to fill in the areas. Then I have a trifold that uses the papers. Next, I will show you some card samples using the Americana quilt collection. My first card uses the apron die. Here's another apron. This is our stair step. Star quilt die. And our lacy squares. This is our vintage label flip fold. Strawberry set. And then we have our peekaboo card. And we also have a little die called the sewing kit. Isn't that just the cutest? This is our peekaboo die. Another sewing themed paper pad we have is called Soulful Stitches. Let me show you some samples. Here's a beautiful card using our knitting basket, stamp die duo, and a doily die. Little samples of little papers on the little sewing squares. Here we have a tri-shutter card. In one of our bountiful basket dies using the Soulful Stitches paper pad. The next paper pad I'm going to show you is called the Wedding Wishes paper pad. And although it says it's wedding, you could tell by the patterns that they're very pretty. They have a lot of flourishes, and they'd be just perfect for any card you need to make for a lady. And here's some samples. This is our card caddy and gift bag die. You can see the papers are on the back too. Next, I have our triple tear die. See all the pretty papers? A lot of different patterns are used on this card. This is our tri-shutter with layers. pretty that is. That's used along with our vintage labels. And now I have 2 peekaboo cards, just to show you the pretty papers. It's a pretty background paper. It's a stair-step card. I love the flourishes, so pretty. Lever card. And our surprise box. Great way to use those papers. Here we have our whimsical wildflower paper pad. There's also a coordinating pad called Plum Pizzazz that coordinates with this one. The first card uses our accordion fold with layers along with our belly band and butterfly layering combo. Those are the butterfly trios. Here's a card using our large banners and the doily die. Isn't that pretty? This one is our Have Faith Stamp Die Duo and our Twist and Pop card. And here's just the beautiful raspberries. Next, we have our Spring Flowers collection. And these have beautiful spring flowers with iris and daffodils, tulips, and then we have a lot of coordinating papers here to go with the papers. That way you don't need to find the correct color of cardstock. We supply the coordinating paper. This beautiful card uses our honeycomb background die along with the Believe stamp set. This is our Festive Favors and Bitty Blossom dies. It's a beautiful card. This is our Half Shutter. Some tulips. It's a very simple card, just stamped right on the paper. Add a little frame. Beautiful Lily Easter card. This one has a little overlay of vellum. And another honeycomb background die. And finally, we have our test tube trios using the paper from the paper pad. Now we have Follow the Sun paper pad. It's a beautiful pad with lots of sunflower and leaves and fall themed different papers. Our coordinating paper pad is called Fall Favorites that goes along with this pad. First, I have another giving gift box and a gift card holder. And these also use our sunflower layering combo dies. Here we have our peekaboo. That's such a fun card. There's the peekaboo. Using a lot of the pretty papers, also with the Fall Favorites. That's the tri-fold with layers. And here we have a lover card that's so cheerful inside. A Romantic Roses paper pad. It's definitely one of our most popular paper pads. It has such beautiful papers in it. It's very soft and feminine. And it comes with 4 coordinating color sheets. A lot of great patterns in this one. So let's get started. This card uses the 4-panel fold with layers. When you open it up, you can see all the pretty papers. Still have to decorate that one, but I wanted to show it to you. Here's a couple different papers used on this card. Another tri-fold. Here we have our center step A2 sized die. Another center step A2. You can see how those papers just make the card so pretty. Isn't that beautiful? Nice lacy background paper. This one is our vintage label flip fold. Different paper. Another tri-fold. Love that paper with the giant roses. Stair step with layers. You can see how the girls on the design team, they mix and match the different papers. They're so pretty. I need background paper here. Here's another. Then I want to show you some projects. First, we have our festive favors, using the paper on the front. The candy carrier. Also use it to wrap the candies. And then our tree tower. I'll show you the inside. With all the beautiful papers. Our watercolor paper pad is probably one of my favorites. It has such nice bright colors with some beautiful paper designs. It has the coordinating papers with it. And we have lots of wonderful cards and projects I love to show you. First is this card using our butterfly layering combo. And you can see it in the background. And then the stamp was stamped on it and then heat embossed with white embossing powder. It's just so beautiful. Beautiful papers inside. The stair step die card. This is our concertina. It's a very 3D type card. It's beautiful with that paper. Beautiful Jesus card. Another Jesus. That is so beautiful and colorful. Love square cards. I think they're very interesting, a little different from the norm. This one is our triple tier. I'll hold it sideways so you can see all the pretty papers. It's our Holy Spirit stamp set. A slimline card using our leaf layering combos. It's also from our Holy Spirit stamp set. Another triple tier. gorgeous. Another triple tier. This paper came out at the same time as triple tier, so we have a lot of samples. And this beautiful card. Next, I have some projects to show you with the watercolor paper pad. This is our timeless tote. And here I have some little cards for a gift. And then we have our coordinating petite pocketbook that coordinates with the timeless tote. And I made a treat tower. Papers on the inside as well. The Beautiful Blooms paper pad not only comes in a 6x6, but we have it in slimline size, a 6x9. The patterns are just slightly enlarged, designed to fit our slimline dies collection. And I have some samples to show you. First, I'll start with the project. This is our explosion box with layers. You can see the different papers being used inside, how they all coordinate together. You close it up, and it's a wonderful gift. It's a beautiful mom card used with our large letters. This paper was embossed with our quatrefoil embossing folder. This one used our honeycomb background die. This one used our stars from our January Blessings box and our pennant dies. You can see how just using background papers adds so much beautiful aspect to your cards. Love that one with the tulips. Here's one with the large banner dies. This one is our lover card with the coordinating solid color paper. This is a beautiful slimline card using our flower petal background. And here's another slimline card with the butterfly trio. This is the Blushing Rose paper pad, and I absolutely love this one. It's one of our first paper pads, and we have a lot of card samples, but unfortunately they're in our booth, and it's locked inside of a trailer, and I can't get to it. So I don't have a lot of card samples, but I will show you one that's really beautiful. You can see the paper is such beautiful soft pinks and roses and different patterns, and I just love it. So check out our website for the Blushing Rose paper pad. Here we have the Shabby Rose, another just gorgeous paper pad, lots of pastels, very vintagey. So let me show you our projects first. Here we have the treat tower. The paper's inside. This is our explosion box with layers. Different papers. And then we have the milk carton holder with the milk cartons. These are all different dies we carry on the website. This is the coffee cup wrapper with all the coordinating papers. It's just a beautiful, beautiful little gift holder to put little treats inside of. You put two together, or you could have a single one. Now I have the cards to show you, displaying the Shabby Rose Collection paper pad. This one's pretty with the gingham. That's the large banner die. Lots of different papers used on the star quilt die. Beautiful butterfly card. Our quilted background die. Can use lots of little strips in there. Nice simple card with one of the beautiful patterns. This is the side step with layers. Wishing well. This is that called fragrance, using our doily die. This is a lacy squares set. So pretty. They have the lover card. See all those pretty papers inside. Here's the butterfly trios. Here we have a half shutter card. Twist and pop. Isn't it fun seeing a lot of different cards that coordinate, give you lots of ideas? This is called a double display. Love this card, it's one of my favorites. And then we have a cascade card using the gingham from the pad. That's the belly band. Cascade fold card. See, it has a lot of dimension to it. This paper is our Festive Fall. It is a slimline sized and it is 6x9, so it is big enough to be used with our slimline die collection. I have some great samples to show you. First is our Festive Favors. Some candy corn. How pretty is that? Then I have a center step card using the paper along with our sunflower layering combo die. Here's the slimline card with the sunflower layering combo. You can see the papers through the openings. A very simple card, just using the paper as your focal point in the verse. Next we have our leaf layering combo, and all the different papers are used inside. This one was made from into a shaker. They're so bright and colorful, so pretty. Next two used our stitched sunburst die, the different papers put inside the openings, the pumpkin on the bottom. Using the solid colors to break up the pattern. Pretty. Then I have a petite pocketbook. This holds a gift card. It goes along with our slimline card. Great birthday card. And then this is so pretty. Whoops. Popped up the letters from our long and lean letters. Just gorgeous. Our Pretty Pink Peonies collection is another one of our really popular papers because it's so pretty in different shades of pinks and reds and lots of different flower patterns. And I have a lot of great samples to show you. First, I'll start with the projects. Here we have another milk carton holder with the milk cartons. So you just coordinate all the papers together. There you have an explosion box with layers, with the mini box inside, and all those papers. So pretty. Then I have our peekaboo card. See how pretty those papers are on that? Here's our twist and pop. This card Lisa made, and it's 2 half shutters. Let's see if I could get it all. And when you open it up, she joined them at the center. And then when you fold it, folds together. A lot of beautiful papers on that. Next we have our surprise box with their butterflies, the greatest gift set. Let's see if I can show it to you this way. And then it folds up flat. Another surprise box with the pretty pink peonies papers and the greatest gift butterflies. Then I have the giving gift box, gift card holder. Those go together. Another gift set. Now some cards. So pretty. Their center step. Our quilted die. Trifold. And this pretty card. Next up, we have this beautiful paper pad. It's called the Stoneware Paper Pad. It's got great floral designs against a black background. Really makes the colors pop. And here's some projects. First we have the Timeless Tote. So colorful. The peekaboo card. Take off the belly band. Little shaker card. That's a lever card. And this one with their butterfly trio.